SOP, maar dat is het ergste nog niet. Met een stuk in mijn reet stort ik van de Blauwpotsbrug. Met een noodgang in de HB, de drek zit op mijn rug. Even stoppen om te piepen in de heg van Tante Sjaan. Hoe vaak ik hier heb staan braken, dat weet alleen de maan. In het weekend lekker zuipen, tot we als een bolletje zijn. Met z'n allen op de fiets lallen.
Tell me if in Somalia you bike like this.
Never ever.
Never. Why?
Never ever. We use here, you know, here it's this town where I live. It's you don't have to use too much cars, so it's easy. It's too much people. So this bicycle, it makes you easy to go work, to go home, to go to the masjid. Everything makes you easy, so that's why I love this one.
It is
I have a brand new car I can get. It's very cheap. We live in Europe, but this is bicycle. It's good for the healthy movement. You see, I'm a big man. You see, brother. you see, brother. Please, when you go to Cameroon, when you go back to the Cameroon, please say all brothers from Cameroon to say to me hi. Hey, one Somalian guy. So, brother, I have this bicycle. It's they call homo fits. They call homo fits. You know, this is the name of the bicycle. They say homo fits. It's the basic bicycle, brother. It's a very nice bicycle. I love it.
It is not as good as mine.
I love it, brother. It takes me wherever I want it.
Yeah, but not like car.
Brother, I don't use. You know, these days to put the gas is too much.
You are not talking.
You know what I'm saying?
You are not talking.
You know, brother.
You are free.
Yeah. You see, brother. You see, look these girls. You see, they have a bicycle. Look these girls. Look here, this side. You see, in this town where I live, everybody use a bicycle. It's very easy to go everywhere.
But why are you not
Where I come
biking?
from, Africa. No, we don't use.
Why?
Because we are African. We are big things. We love. We don't look things.
Yeah, because bicycle is for the poor.
It's poor people. That's what they believe. Africa.
You are not talking.
But in Europe, bicycle is very important.
Well, I remember that before my first bike, I had a seat in front of my dad's bike, and I could just sit in there while he was biking to school, for example. That was before I could even bike, so. But then my first real bike would be a bike with training wheels on the sides, because that was to train you how to bike, you know. So the small kids would have a bike with training wheels. Here in the shed you can see it in the background. It's a blue bike in the background, and it has training wheels on the sides. And that would be my first bike where I could learn how to bike. And here's my brother on one of those bikes. And yeah, your dad would just put you on the bike and say, okay, go bike across the street and then come back, and you just train like that. And you will be about 3 or 4 years old. And after those 3 or 4 years, you know how to bike without the training wheels, and then you'll get your real first bike.
Ga je doen? Is dat gaaf. Maar kan je overheen fietsen. Zie je, dat lukt wel, hè?
Dat lukt niet voor iedereen. Dan moet je dat afbetalen.
Goed gestopt, goed gekeken ook. Top hoor. Ja, kom maar, daar kom ik aan. Goed man.
Ik heb het echt gedaan, hè?
Ja, echt goed. Helemaal goed.
I remember this bike. I think I got it as a birthday gift or a Christmas gift. That's very usual. Kids get their bikes from their parents as a gift, and you get so excited because it's your birthday present. And then you bike to school and to your friends. You bike everywhere on your new bike. So yeah, I think this was when I was about 10 years old. And as you see the bike is a little big, but you grow into it, sort of. And well, when you're about 16, you don't grow no more, so you have the same bike for quite a while. But what happens sometimes, you go downtown with friends, you go to a bar, to a cafe to have a drink, and then when you exit the bar, you find out that your bike is gone. And it's stolen. Especially in the center of cities, that happens, and someone has stolen it to sell it, or I don't know, to ride around, and then you have to buy a new one. Especially when you're a student, you pick the cheapest ones, second-hand bikes. And for example, right now I have a second-hand bike, and it's not that pretty, but it rides and it brings me to places where I need to be.
Heb je een serienummer, Akshay? I think I used 8 bikes, something like that.
Oh wow.
It's very handy transportation. It's free. When you don't need a license to drive it. So when you're young, it gives you a lot of freedom. And it's really Dutch culture to use a bike.
And I think till now I've had about 7 or 8 bikes in my life, because you grow when you get a bigger bike.
I've used about 4 bikes in total, I think, yes.
Okay.
Maybe 15.
15 bikes?
Yeah, because when I park my bike here, a lot of times they pick it.
They steal it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I have an old bike to go. Yeah, it's 10 minutes from my home to go here, and then I take the train to Schiphol, and then I work till 8:30, and then I hope my bike is here.
No, I'm living in Amsterdam. I just come here by train, and then I have a bike to go to the faculty. It's quite simple.
Yeah, and you see a lot of different types of bikes here, because there are, of course, for the kids, for the bigger people, for the grown-ups, but also especially for older people, there are electronical bikes, and they have a little system that runs electronically, so you have to bike. It's not on gas or anything, but it's on electronic, so it helps you to move forward a little faster and easier.
Het is de eerste elektrische bike.
It is
Electro-bike.
okay.
That is the reason that I bought a biking.
Okay.
But I am 75, dus yeah.
My bicycle, this is homofiets. This is for women bicycle. Very nice.
For you.
This is brother. It's very easy, brother. You see? It's very easy, brother. It's very easy, brother. It's fasting. It's go very fast.
There are special bikes where you can put kids in front or in the back. There's a certain seat on wheels to bring your kids, and I think you can take up to 4 kids on one bike. If you manage it well, you can put one in front, one in the back, and 2 in another back seat. So you can have 4 kids on a bike. Well, everybody has a bike, but not everybody has a similar bike, because they're small people and grown-ups, and for example, when you're a traveler, you will be smart to get a traveler's bike that you can just pack into a package like this, really. Take it with you on the train, on a bus, and then you fold it out again, and it's a bike, and you can go. Yeah, I do remember when I learned how to bike, it was my dad, and he just said, because I was struggling without the training wheels, it was hard to keep your balance. So he would say, okay, just keep watching straight forward to the horizon, and then you can keep your balance. I remember that, and when I got the hang of it, we used to bike everywhere. And I remember once I wanted to go up on a pavement, and it was a little too high. So what happened, I think I was 5 or 6 years old, and I biked like this, and the bike flipped over. So I fell with my face on the bricks on the pavement, and that was really bad because my face was all over. It was hurt all over, and I wasn't wearing I wasn't wearing a helmet, not any protection, and that was bad. I had to go to the hospital, but I learned from it, and now you see kids wearing helmets as well to protect them, because it's going fast and the traffic is crazy downtown, so you have to be careful. There are a lot of rules. Actually, when you're about 10 or 11 years old, you have to do a bike exam. It's like a driver's license, but then it's a biker's license. And every kid has to do that in school, and it learns you some rules about the traffic here. So there are a lot of rules, and but I bet if I leave from here on my bike and someone else would leave by car and we go to the center, to the same place, I think I would arrive earlier than the car, because it's easy. It's really easy to, you can go everywhere with your bike. It's very easy and fast. Yeah, there are signs. Sometimes it says when you cannot enter a certain road, it says that it's not for bikes. And all the signs you see, there are some signs for cars, but there are a lot of signs for bikers. And we also have the traffic lights, especially. Yeah, we have special bikers traffic lights. You see a little bike on the light. It's for bikes, and we have the paths that are just for bikers everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And also, you have to have a light, brother. You see, backlight. We use this backlight, brother, at night time. You see, at night time, if the police catch you without not light, he will give you a boot of €40. Plus here we have a light. You see, from 6 o'clock, from let's say 8 o'clock at the night time, we have to use the bicycle to have a light, brother. If you don't have it, maybe you get €60. Police will give you €60.
If your bike is not working properly, then you can get a penalty.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a penalty once. I was biking on a pavement, for example, because you cannot bike there downtown. It's in a shopping street, for example, where everybody walks. You cannot bike through it. That's not legal.
See, everybody love bicycle. Look, yeah. I love this bicycle. It's going fast, and maybe. And also I have a raining jacket. If it's raining, I have this jacket, brother. Not like Africa.
Nog gezopen, maar dat is het ergste nog niet. Met een stuk in mijn reet stort ik van de Blauwpotsbrug. Met een noodgang in de HB, de drek zit op mijn rug. Even stoppen om te piepen in de heg van Tante Sjaan. Hoe vaak ik hier heb staan braken, dat weet alleen de maan. In het weekend lekker zuipen, tot we als een bolletje zijn met z'n